0 up. It was tonight, you know.
A long time ago, I know that.
This is great cross and great movement from Jason Roberts. Totally loses Koscielny there. And you're thinking, well, they started really well. They got their wingers in the game. And, you know, their wingers were causing problems. And then before, you know, this is good play again by Reading, through his legs. And then, you know, you get the ball in there, dangerous ball in there, defenders can do that. They turn it in the box, turn it in their own goal. Leggett would again, the goalkeeper's to blame. This is just like, you know, of course they could close him down a bit more, but he's making it. He's trying to make a save out of something that he could be catching.
And again, at the end of the evening, even though they've won, you look at the goalkeeper and you think, oh my word, I'm not too sure.
You didn't fancy him on the penalties, did you, if it was going to that?
No, it would have been a very strange night if it had gone to penalties, but I think that...
Got through the middle.
Well, you know, he's one of those, like I say, when he's in and around the middle, this was the first goal. And, like, in there, you're not going to catch him. I don't care, like, it's Reading defenders, but he finishes well when he gets in that chance because he's got the pace, he's got the time, and then you just see the composure there. And that's what he can do. And he can do that against any defence because they're all going to be frightened of pace. And
then, as you're talking about, Steve, the set pieces that they scored.
Yeah, this is the disappointing thing. Again, Lightwood just lets him get in front and he gets a firm header. Another corner here. You would expect, given the dominance that Reading had in the first half from set pieces, for them to have been able to have dealt with that.
And bear in mind, that's 89 minutes, that is. So they're 4-2 down on 89 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes into stoppage time, when only 4 went up on the board, but Reading did make a substitution. Bang.
Yeah,
Jenkinson.
Well, we don't know as yet who actually got the goal, do we? It's difficult to say with the referee when he actually blows, because he comes in the picture here and...
But I think you think, OK, that's going to really deflate Reading and it'll be all over.
Well, it's one of those as well, like Chamakh, he's played pretty well tonight, Chamakh, and he's got involved there on the edge there, and he's hit a shot. It's not the greatest, but it's gone past a couple of players. I think it might have gone through
his legs.
Through his legs, and that's always a problem for keepers. But it's the thing, you get in that position, you hit the target, you hit the target, you got a chance, and that's what he's done there.
First goal in a year, September 2011, last time he scored. So, somehow, Reading mustered up the courage and got one back themselves, Pogbreniak.
I couldn't see where they were going to get one back because they seem to be, like, still wondering about the 4-0. They've conceded all those goals. You can almost see the Reading players feeling, he's definitely onside, feeling like, oh my gosh, how have we lost this? And then bang, they score, and I'm thinking, OK, penalties. And then...
Well, this came out from a Reading pass. Lightwood tried to get one through, and then it was like the Alamo here. I think the defenders were thinking, oh no.
I thought he was going to square it to field back there, but and it's your night, it comes to you anyway. But it's just like, I'm pleased for the Arsenal fans who stayed, because we saw a lot of...
Something disappeared up 4-0 down.
Yeah, they could have easily gone, you know, they were singing, whereas we want our Arsenal back. They've definitely got an Arsenal back and more there, but it's brilliant for them, the away fans.
And this was just bizarre.
What is the defender doing?
Obviously just the flick headed back, but...
Who is that? Is that...
It's Gunter. It's Gunter, the right back. I think he thought Federici was a little bit closer, just going to tip it back to him, but...
It's a good finish. Someone who's not scored in a year.
Yeah.
Good finish, but, you know, I think Giroud...